the size of a tennis ball. This cat needs surgery right now. Mark normally works with large animals, so he consults with small animal surgeon Stacey in Rotorua. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good, thanks. Have you got those X-rays I just sent you?
Yeah, I just had a look on my phone.
Yeah.
It's pretty blocked, eh?
It's very blocked. Yeah, very blocked. It's real tense to touch as well.
Did you have the bloods?
Yeah, the marker's pretty high. That creatinine's up around about 1200.
Before, I'm guessing that's...
It's been going on for a few years now. We've tried everything. We've changed his diet, anti-anxiety drugs, kept him inside, away from any stresses, but he just keeps eating crystals and it keeps reoccurring. So,
Yeah. You know what I'm going to say, eh?
what? What are you going to say?
You know what urethrostomy, mate?
What, you want me to turn into a girl?
Yeah, so, I think that's the best way, because it's just going to keep happening and happening otherwise.
We've decided to do a penile-urethrostomy on Shadow, which is a bit of a mouthful, but basically it means that we amputate the distal end of his penis. Cats have got a small bone at the end of their penis, so we're going to amputate that and widen his urethra so he can urinate unhindered.
Hey, we'll jump in the car, eh? I'll get as soon as I can.
By the time you get in the car, it'll be done and dusted. Don't you worry.
Oh, good on, man. Hey, good luck with that. I'll probably give you a call tonight and see how it goes.
Yeah, it'll be great. Really good. Sweet as.
See you, mate.
Well, Shadow, we're going to give you a urine injection now. You fall asleep. Count to 100 for me. Nice and important. Right, so we're just going to put the tube down his throat, so that means we can keep him maintained on oxygen and also on anaesthetic gas to make him breathe easier. For Ashley, this is a nervous wait. It's the morning after 6-month-old Willow had surgery to amputate.
Jill St. Bernard, he's awake.
We did a lot of
Put that down
research
for
and
us,
pros and cons, and we weighed it up and decided that this would be best for Willow at such a young age, and she'd be able to give it a good shot to recover.
She's actually contracted a disease called Neospora, which is a type of parasite. Usually in New Zealand it's a cattle disease, and dogs either get it from eating the placenta from cattle, or they can get it passed on down to them from their mum. And I think in Willow's case that's what's happened.
It's time to see how Willow will cope with only 3 legs.
See how she goes.
That is so sad.
Well, no problem at all, eh?
But it's like really sad.
Just come straight towards me.
No problem.
Oh, good girl, good girl. I'm really happy with how she's walking, especially less than 24 hours after having quite a major surgery. What I want to do now is I just want to have a little check around the bandage, just make sure everything's okay.
Oh.
So that's not looking too bad. Like a dog's smile is when the lips come right back and we've got that sort of upward turn of the lips at the back, and she's been dog smiling all morning. So yeah, as a team we're pretty happy with how things are going at the moment. So we're going to put an Elizabethan collar on, so just one of those cones, so that she can't turn around and have a little lick at where the wound is. Bless her. It's just one of those short-term pains for a long-term gain.
Stacey has decided Willow is coping well enough to go home.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect. Yesterday afternoon when I didn't hear from anyone for a little while, I was freaking out a little bit, but the nurses rang me and said it went really well, just longer than expected, so... Hi! How are you going? Hey! Oh, these cones are terrible, aren't they?
Terrible but necessary. She's been so good though. She'll be giving you a lot of love tonight, that's for sure.
That's cool, eh, Willow? Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to look, and she was very happy, so hopefully all is well now.
She looked happy. Josie looked happy. I'm happy because when we were running up and down that hallway this afternoon, we were free-flowing. Leg wasn't getting in the way. She's adapted well after the surgery. So 2 weeks down the line, when we have a look at this wound and it looks okay, it's going to be a long ordeal over for them. So it's just one of those good days today. So, yeah, good day.
see what they've got to offer. There are thousands of cats and dogs come through the doors here, just like Bobby each year. They all come D6 microchip and vaccinated and with 6 weeks pet insurance from Southern Cross. So check out the SPCA website and see what animal tickles your fancy.
Shadow the cat is having emergency surgery to remove part of his penis to enable him to urinate.
Ew.
But it was a great big thing inside him, inside his bladder, the size of the golf ball.
Oh.
Also worried is Ashley's brother Reese, who has joined her in the waiting room.
The surgery is really risky and there is a chance that he might not make it, which would be absolutely devastating for my family, especially my brother.
It'd be so sad.
Wider means that he'll be able to urinate the crystals out and there won't be any problem with him in the future. He'll be able to pee in peace. So it's a very difficult surgery to do because the cat's urethra is very small, so the biggest risk we have is losing the urethra. How's that blood pressure, Bex?
It has actually been a little bit low.
Drop that ISO, please.
Yeah, sure.
Great, thanks.
Oh.
The urine dripping out is great to see. It means that the surgery's a success and that it's all flowing nicely.
With the immediate danger of the bladder rupturing relieved, it's onto the gender-changing part of the procedure.
Hi, Bruce. Hello, Caitlin. Just checking your briefly to see Shadow. You're waking up, buddy. It's been a big day for you, but you're out of the woods now, I think.
Regardless of his gender, Shadow is going to be a lot happier, just like his owners.
Here you go, Reese. Here's Shadow for you, poor wee man, but I think we're in the clear now. He came through surgery really well.
Thank you so much.
No worries, mate. You love him, don't you, Reese? Yeah. Poor Shadow's woken up to a bit of a shock. He's not a proper male anymore, but you know, it's nothing in the world for him because he's neutered anyway, so he didn't really have much of a need for that certain part of the anatomy. I think once Shadow gets over this procedure, he'll realise that we've done the best thing for him. He's purring for you, buddy.
In a park near Rotorua, Stacey has met up with Megan, whose Jack Russell, called Jack, has been kicked out of doggy school.
So I was at Dog Agility and they won't let me do the classes with Jack because he has some kind of a problem with his running and they can't run any dog that's injured.
Gotcha.
She said that I needed to get in touch with you, Stacey, to find out what was going on with him.
Right, well, do you want to give that ball a tuck? I'll just watch him going away from us, but I want to see him going to the side as well. We'll just have a look at how he's running.
Sure. Jackie, look. Go, Jackie. Over there.
There could be something there, Megan.
You can see something?
Yeah. He's still fast.
Good boy, Jackie.
He just wants your ball. He just wants your ball.
Oh, look, Jack. That was good. He does that little splay up thing most of the time. That's how he runs.
I'm worried about the knee.
Okay.
So if we've ruptured it or broken it, that could cause that gait.
Would he be in pain from that, Stace?
Quite possibly, and just looking at how he's compensating with that, he may have been in pain for quite a while, and sort of, years as opposed to weeks or months.
That'll explain.
Does that fit?
Yeah, it does. It does, actually, and a bit defensive as well.
Do you reckon you could call him back in, or just have a little feel of it?
Jackie! Good boy. Come here, buddy.
Good boy. Hey, bud, can I just have a little feel? Just going to pop you that way for a second. Can I just have a little feel down here? Yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry, bud. Yeah, he's definitely a bit sore down there.
Yeah.
Look away at a pretty suspicious name.
Okay.
Would you mind if we took him into the clinic and get a proper look at him?
Yeah.
And I'd like to take an x-ray as well.
Yeah.
Just have a look on the inside of him
Cool.
and see what's going on.
Cool. Because if he's in pain, he's got lots of good years left in him, Stace.
Should we take him to the clinic, eh?
Sure. Yeah, that's good, Stace.
Back at the surgery, the team anaesthetises Jack so that he remains still for the x-rays. It also gives gives Stacey a chance to examine Jack properly without hurting him in the process.
So we're having a little feel of Jack's stifles. I'm doing a test called the drawer test, and they're not too bad, to be honest. Checking the other ligaments around the stifle, I'm pretty happy with those too. So the one thing I did notice in addition when we were running around there is there's a bit of a bunny hopping motion. So we are going to take some x-rays of the hips and just make sure that we don't have anything development of arthritis-wise or anything else that we're worried about.
X-ray.
If it's surgery, I'll be really concerned for Jack, and the amount of money, I don't have it, and I want what's best for him, but, you know, if there's something else, it would be good. Hello, buddy.
Right, Megan, we've got Jack's x-rays up here. I'm actually really surprised that they look the way they do. So if we draw a triangle in between that kneecap, down to the shin, into the middle of the joint and back, that area there should be as black as this area here.
Wow.
Yeah. And this white aspect that we've got around here, that's inflamed tissue and inflammation, and it's pushing the fat out of the way. What does that mean? It means that the cruciate at some stage was broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at the x-ray, you can see all the damage, and if he's been in pain his whole life, I mean, that's so sad for Jack, and I feel bad too.
Treatment options.
Yep.
You can boil it all down to two options. We're either going to go surgical or we're going non-surgical. There's a few surgical options, but at the end of the day, they can cost anywhere up to about $2,500 to $3 grand.
Gosh, I don't have that, Stace.
Do you have insurance at all, Megan?
No.
No, look, that's okay, and I think if that's just not a go, it's not a go. X-rays don't look good, but when he runs, he doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
He weighs 10.8 kg.
Yeah.
He's got maybe a little bit to lose.
Yeah.
I think there's a weight management diet by Pro-Planetary Perfect just to help us with that.
Yeah.
There's a good modified exercise regime which we can employ as well.
Yeah.
And even just the time that when we give the diet, I think that would make a difference to him as well. But I think for Jack today, the decision here is it's not a surgical option.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Gee, no surgery. That's a great relief. Great for Jack and great for me too.
So by losing some extra weight with a new healthy diet, a prescription of painkillers, and a note from Stacey, Jack is back to doggy school.
Good boy. Good boy, Jack. Come on. Yeah, great results. Stacey gave me a little note to give to the instructor, and Jack's playing up a little bit, but that's just Jack. It's great to be back. So, right.
Putting a flea treatment on a cat. It's pretty easy, but there are a couple of traps. So let's go through it together. First thing we want to do is we want to put it in the right place. So we're going to put our flea treatment on the base of the neck. We put it here so that we can't turn around and lick it, get a frothy mouth, and it's difficult for us to get our paw up and scratch it off as well. That way, we'll get it right over the body and we'll get a good coverage so we get rid of those fleas. Now the most important thing here is actually to spread the fur. We generally just dot it on and hope for the best, but the way we should do it is we should spread this fur and we should see that beautiful white line of skin down here. That's where you want to put the flea treatment, because it's the flea treatment contact with the skin which makes it work. Anything going over the fur, it's lost, it's wasted, and we don't want to waste this stuff. But I'm going to use Revolution because it's got a smaller volume, and that way I'm going to get less wastage if it tries to roll over the skin. So as I spread this fur, I'm just going to put a small amount just on the top, come down a little bit, spread it again, one more dot on that skin, a little bit further, onto the skin again, there we go. So all done. Nice and easy. We can see there's no dribbling of any flea treatment down the fur, and that means we can get rid of those fleas. So you, my friend, are done.
In the brand new season of Dog to find missing hunters in the Kaimai Ranges.
Oh,